Hi guys, thanks for joining my Facebook Live. I'm jumping on for a little bit to just go through this credit thing again. Fix your credit Friday. So I'm from Jamaica. We have nothing about credit back home. You either buy cash or get a loan. Nothing about credit. So I didn't know anything about credit. So when I moved here, I wanted to buy a house. They said, "Oh, you're like a ghost in the credit. You don't have no credit." So I had to put a lot of money down to purchase a home in 1995 because I had zero credit. We had no credit back home. So, living and going on and figure out, okay, credit is gold here. Cash is not really that. If you have a good standing credit, you are powerful. So I came across this company. It was a co-worker of mine from Walmart. I worked at Walmart distribution center on the weekends as a driver coordinator, and she introduced me to this company. My credit was pretty good. A 777 score, angel number, yay! And I brought my husband on because my husband had a stroke 6 years ago, and he agreed to pay. Hi, John. Thanks for joining. Oh, I haven't seen you for a long time. How you doing, girl? So, he had a stroke like 6 years ago, and he agreed to pay a lesser amount, with the doctors, the hospital, and blah, blah, blah. So he paid a little lesser amount to clear off his bill because he didn't want to owe anything. But the bill was still sitting on his credit. He didn't know this. Yes, he paid it, but it was still sitting there. When you pay off a bill, you have to dispute it to take it off. It doesn't just go away. And if you don't dispute it to get it removed, it's hurting your credit, meaning you're losing points on your credit, meaning your credit score is lower, meaning you cannot leverage your credit for the abundance life you want. So I wrote him in, and within 45 days his credit improved 56 points. Now it's about 67. So it's still with our group. If you notice, your credit score is different from TransUnion, from Equifax, from the other credit. They're all different, meaning because certain things are on each of them that needs to come off, need to be disputed, need to be removed, so you're level across the board. With our company, they dispute everything at the same time. And the results you get, it comes back to you and you forward it to our company. And if everything wasn't removed at the same time, they send out more letters again to redispute again. So they're constantly working for you, the consumer. I didn't notice until I joined this company. 43 million Americans have a credit score of 599 or less. That's not good. 43 million. And it's even increasing now more because of the COVID and people getting laid off, people not making their payments, people have no money to pay their bills, and it's decreasing your credit score. And when your credit score is decreased, it's hurting you. It's hurting you because if you want to buy a house, they're going to give you a higher interest rate. They're going to give you you have to put more money down. If you want to buy a car, the same thing. They're going to give you a higher interest rate and put more money down, and you're not saving. You're spending money that you want to save. The whole game of this is to have more money in your pocket than giving it out to them. So if your credit score is up, then your interest rate go down, deposit go down or none. If your credit score is good, you don't have to make a security deposit for your water bill, your light bill, or your telephone. If your credit score is good, you can get loans at low interest rate. With our company, they offer several different services. We have budgeting, we have financial literacy, we have how to manage your money, we have insurance, we have financial lockbox. We have several different entities in our company that you can use for your specific needs. It's not just about credit restoration. That's very important now, but it's not just about credit restoration. We have over 12 services that we offer. Hey Richard, thanks for joining. 46% of baby boomers, which is my age, 56 this year, they have less than $10,000 saved for retirement. Now, $10,000 cannot do nothing, because if you're going to retire at 60, 65, then the stats say Americans live up to 75, 80. How can $10,000 work? So you need to start saving for that. We have a saving goal, budgeting for your retirement, for whatever specific saving you require. 40% of the millennials have spent money that they don't have. Millennials are my daughter. Now, she gets credit cards coming to her left, right, and center when she just left high school. She don't even have a job. And she, of course, they take it and they spend money that they don't even start earning. And that they're spending money for tomorrow's money, next week's money, next year's money that they don't even have yet. And that will hurt your credit score. I can't see your name. Andriana, how are you? Thanks for joining. Please share, please. Poor credit can make you feel anxiety, can feel embarrassment, frustration, fear, and confusion. Everybody's gone through that. Trust me, everybody's gone through that. But we have to go over that. We have to change our mindset, because if we don't do anything about it, it's still going to be there. We have to change our mindset. We have to be proactive. We have to. And, who cares? Don't worry about, oh, I'm embarrassed. Everybody gone through that. So don't worry about that. Think about, how can I change my situation? How can I make myself more in the field of advancement, abundance? How can I do this? So, but it's really nothing to be ashamed of. Don't be ashamed. Trust me, don't be ashamed. Everybody has gone through this. So don't think about the negative side. Think more on the positive side. When you think more on the positive side, then you get confident, you get excited, and you can think about all the abundance that's going to come to you. Ultimately, a good credit score opens up possibilities to create a lifestyle that you desire. So if you have good credit, then everything is open up to you. You can do whatever your heart desires. Okay? UCS is committed to help individuals, family, build and organize and protect their financial future. I'm a part of that. Good credit makes it easier to get new houses, new cars, low interest rates on credit cards and loans, higher limits. Higher limits, you can do whatever you want. Contracts on security and deposits, without security deposit. For instance, I can't see it. You choose credit terms from decreasing your limit. How can you change creditors from decreasing your limit? You have to dispute it. You got to dispute it. And the only way to dispute, layman like me and you, we don't know how. Lawyers do. That's why we have good lawyers working on behalf of you and me. Okay? Because we don't know the terminology on what to say or what not to do or whatever. They do. So that's how they can help us. Our lawyers help you. Contracts without secure deposit. For instance, if you want to get a phone, you don't have to put a security deposit because your credit is so good. They want to give you more phones than you even need. If you have a good credit, they don't make a deposit on when you're moving and you open up a electricity in your new house. You don't need to make a deposit because your credit is so good. Same for water. So hi Sandy, hi Diane, thanks for joining. How does your credit score is calculated? Let me tell you now. 35% of your credit is payment history. What is that? On-time payment. If you are late, it's going to hurt you. So 35% is on-time payment. 30% is the capacity of amount you hold. So for instance, you have a credit card that's saying $1,000 and you use $600 of that. That's not good. You need to start to try just use 30% or less, which is $300 or less. That is keeping your credit at a good standing order. If you use 600, try pay off 3 so you only have 300 left. It's showing 30% of your credit limit overall. 30% of the capacity of amount owed. So if you have $1,000, do not exceed 300. Meaning, don't overspend. Okay? Like Sandy, length of credit is determined 15%. Meaning, how long you have a credit open for. So, for instance, if you paid off that card, like if you have those dealers cards and all those store cards and you pay them off, do not close them, because you're telling the creditors that you have $1,000 credit limit for 20 years, but you don't really need to use it. And because of you're saying that, you don't close it, you're opening up yourself for more abundance, meaning they want to lend you more money because they say, okay, you have this credit card for $1,000 since 1995 and you're not using it, so that's a good girl there. So the length of your credit, the duration of your credit, how long you have your accounts, is 15% of your credit score. So do not close these accounts. Do not. Hi Rita, thanks for joining. 10% is new credit inquiries. Okay, so for instance, if you want to buy a house or buy a car or buy a boat or whatever, every time you pull that credit to figure out if you're can pay that loan, 10% of your credit score is going down. So the more you pull the credit, is the more it's going to hurt you. So if you know that your credit score is not strong, do not apply for a loan. Don't. 10% of that is the inquiries that they keep running your credit, your social security. 10% is affecting you. Type of credit, another 10%. You have installment and you have revolving. Installment is like loans, car loans, home loans, boat loans, yacht loans. Those are installment loans. Revolving is like credit cards, store cards, stuff like that. The 12 different protection plans that we have in our company is called budgeting, which it helps you just input your information in, and it helps you to budget for your specific goals for you. Credit restoration, I'm really, really big on, because if you don't have good credit, you're like nobody here in Florida, nobody in the United States. Credit builder, it helps to build your credit, meaning you can get a credit card and start utilizing that credit card. Try keep your percentage down to 30% of usage, pay it back, and you build your credit. Credit attorneys, we have credit attorneys that go work for you, girl, work for you, guy, work for you. They send you letters disputing all your creditors that's on your specific credit issues. They send you letters. You forward these letters to the 3 different credit bureaus with your proper identification. And when you get results, you forward it back to our company, and our lawyers upgrade your points. Credit attorneys working for you. Credit monitoring. You can see what's going on with your credit score. You can see what's going on with your credit. Debt payoff, meaning, okay, suppose you have a house and you have a yacht and you have a bike. You can set in each category, and it helps you, tells you, okay, you need to pay this, you need to pay this, you need to pay this, so you can pay off your debts. So you're not paying interest every month on all these debts, so you can save that money in your pocket. Financial lockbox, identity monitoring. It tells you, oh, somebody is trying to use your social security card. It tells you. You download an app on your phone, your iPad, your computer, and it tells you something is going on with your credit. It tells you what your net worth is. And you input all your information, adds you up, and tells you what's your worth. Worth $1 million, worth $1 million, worth 200,000. It doesn't matter. It tells you what your net worth is. It helps you with saving goals. If you want to save for specific goals, for a house, for a car, a boat, a bike, whatever, it helps you towards your saving goals. Will and trust. Will and trust meaning, hi Vicky, hi Sharon, thanks for joining. Will and trust is, you can write your will where you want your money, your stock to go to, instead of going to the state. You have a daughter, you have a son, you have a sister or aunt. You want your money, what you work hard for, your stuff, what you work really hard for, to go in case you die, instead of it going to the state and go through this prorate thing and your family don't get it. We have a will and trust in place. We have a YFL Family Mint, which is in the schools right now. So it helps you build your financial future, meaning you use all these process or some of these process to help build your financial future. That's where you want to be. You want to be financially debt-free, so you can keep more of your money to help whoever you want. An organization, your family, your daughter, your son, to help others. That's what we're here for. We are here to help others. But if you're spending all your money on debt, and you're spending your own money on all at interest rate, then you can't keep it. You can't use it to help others. Hi Anise. Hi Sharon. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Hi Vicky. Thanks for joining. Please share, guys. Please share. So it helps protect your financial future. Yes, with the will and trust and your financial, it helps. And also, it's a roadmap. We give you step by step what you need to do. When you sign on as an agent or a client, I prefer agent client. Why? Because when you sign on as just a client, it's just $100 less. when you sign on as an agent client, it's $100 more. But you have the opportunity to refer others, to help others and get paid. When you sign on just as a client, you don't have that opportunity. You're only thinking about yourself. But if you sign on as an agent, then you can help others, you can refer others, and you can get paid doing so. So I'm always on the agent client. I just don't do the client only. But if you want to just be a client, it doesn't matter. It takes $288 to be an agent client. Just a client, it takes $188. If you sign on just a client and you want to be an agent later, you have to wait at least 6 months. That's why I said just start on now as an agent client. And if you refer people in, you get paid and you get your credit fixed at the same time. You can help others at the same time. And then it takes $89 a month until your credit restored, depending on how much credit issues you have on your credit score or your credit life. It could be 45 days, it could be 90 days, could be more than that. It depends. We have a referral program, meaning if you refer 5 people or more 1 month and they can't come on as a client or an agent, then your $89 is free. It's waived. The company will waive it because you refer 5 people and at the same time you get paid. So it's a win-win situation. So that's it. I don't know what else to say to you. All I can say to you guys, you have to be proactive. You have to take the first step. You cannot sit back and say, oh, it's not going to work. You have to do it yourself. And I know women on a whole are not the more laid back and make the husband do everything, but you have to help. He can't do everything. You have to help him. And if his credit score is bad and your credit score is bad, you have to push through and do necessary what needs to be done. So if you need my service, you know where to find me. Just DM me. I can sign you up, explain more to you about the whole program. And thanks for joining. And please share. If you don't need this, maybe somebody you know will. Go have an awesome Thursday. I'm going to have fun around the pool. I'm still in my vacation mode, but I had to jump on to help you guys to see the light, that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And if you don't know, you don't know what to do. And I can help you towards those goals, financial goals, abundance, debt-free, whatever you need to acquire. Thanks for joining and have an awesome evening. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining.